everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on my island Puddle and I'm going to be building a cute little area behind resident services, but I'll talk about that in just a second because before we get started, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. Now let's get into this build. So like I said, I'm going to be building a little area behind resident services, and if you watched my train station video, you'll know I have a train track that goes right behind resident services, so we'll be crossing over that and into this little section of land we have just here, and I'm going to be building here today. Actually, just remembered I forgot to do something. Let me just add in a little clip here. Remember in my last video where Pierce chose to move out and I let him go and said I'd just let the plot autofill? Well, Pietro moved in. Now I've just spent 10 minutes walking around the island trying to find where he is, but can't find him, so I'll just show you his house instead. But yes, Pietro autofilled and he won't be staying unfortunately because I did have him on my Halloween island, so I want a different villager instead. But here we are back at the building area, so we can start building this cute little farm today. This farm area is going to be owned and built for a cute little blue mouse called Broccolo. Broccolo is so adorable, and if you haven't had him before, you need to, especially if you've got a Kidcore island. I definitely think he's one of the cutest little mice. I mean, look at his little face. He was adorable, right? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm very excited to be having him on my island Puddle. I've been wanting him for a while, so what better way than have him on a Kidcore island? I've given him the farm because I feel like Broccolo sounds like broccoli, and broccoli is a vegetable, so that was where the connection was. And I kind of thought it was cute to have a little mouse villager as a farmer. So yeah, that's basically why I chose him. Now over here, we've just popped down some soil code, and this soil code was made by none other than the wonderful Crystal Cat over on Twitter. They really are an amazing code creator, especially for Kidcore Islands, so definitely go and check out their account. By the way, any of the other codes that I'm using in today's video can be found listed in the description down below, so if you see any you'd like to use on your island, you'll find the MAs down there, along with some of the creators' socials that I could find. So you may be actually wondering why I've decided to use a soil code instead of actually planting the crops we got in the 2.0 update. And in case you're new here, or in case you don't know yet because you haven't seen the other previous Puddle videos, which why not? You should go check those out, they're super fun. I'm basically going for a more nostalgic build vibe on this island. So basically, I'm going to be building things that we used to build in 2020 when this game first came out, and I feel like, you know, one of the staple things that we used to do was put down a soil code and then put items that look like vegetables on top of it, and so that's what I'm doing. Now I know you're probably thinking, but you're using the actual carrots themselves, and yes I am, and that's just because why not? You know, we have them, I might as well. But to keep that nostalgic vibe that I'm going for this island, I definitely had to use a soil code for this farm. And do you know what? Honestly, I really love how the carrots look on top of that soil code. They look so adorable. I don't know why, I just love them. Now I will be using some more vegetables as well, and I think I'm just going to use the potatoes. And then I'm going to do an old classic thing we used to do, and that was to use the beach balls, customize in the watermelon customization, and pop those just down the middle. And it just brings back so many good memories from when this game came out and when we used to all do the little farms like this. I'm planning on doing a little strawberry farm on the beach, and if you're wondering how I'm going to do that, it's just basically you put some red mums on the beach, you run through them or pick them, and they don't grow back, so they just look like little strawberries, and it's just adorable. So I will be doing that when I've got some beach space anyway. I have my beaches full of buildings at the moment, so like the shops and the houses, so yeah, I can't do that yet. But now it's time to move Broccolo's house, and I think I woke Broccolo up. I think it was like 6 in the morning that I recorded this. Not in real life though, might I add, because I would have probably been asleep. I love sleeping, and 6 AM is the best time to sleep. But no, on the island it would have been 6 AM because I couldn't be bothered to change the time. I just carried on, you know, from where I left off. But yeah, let's pop down Broccolo's house here. Perfect, perfect. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Happy Home Paradise DLC. I kind of want to, so I can change the exterior of the houses. But I've said that before, and then I've done it and I've been like, ugh, waste of time. Who knows, I'll decide later on. That can be another day's problem, I feel. I've just knocked down some of this terraforming behind Broccolo's house because I needed some more space to put some trees and some fencing. Now I'm going to be alternating the vertical board fence here, as you can see, in different colours. So we've got green and yellow. Don't know why, just thought it was very farmy and very cute and nice colours, so that's why I've decided on those two. I guess I could have added a blue or a white in there or something, but nope, we just decided with these two colours. Sometimes when I go back and do the voiceovers for my builds, I don't know why I do stuff, so yeah, there's that. Now we just time traveled to get Broccolo's house fitted in properly because it does make it easier to decorate when the house is actually there. Now I was going to originally use the dirt Kidcore path that I've been using around the island already in front of Broccolo's door, but I went with the grassy flowers instead because it definitely looks so much better. I don't know why, I just really like it. Now you can't have a farm without a tractor, so I've decided to go for a nice red one. This is probably one of my favourite vehicle items that they gave us in the 2.0 update. What would have been really awesome is if they'd given us a train, like a proper train. I know they gave us a plaza train, but it's just not the same. I would have loved to have a proper real size big one, you know? You know what, maybe in the next game they'll give us one of those. Over here I did pop down a tree standee and a hay bed. Wasn't too keen on how it looks, so I'm gonna change it, and forgot I had this in my storage, and look how amazing it looks. Literally is perfect for this farm, so I adore that. Now I wanted to make this little bit bigger here, this little decking area. Oh, by the way, the table that I do have on this decking area is the project table, which is a DIY, so anyone can make that if they've got the DIY. Also, we've got the wooden storage shed there because it just looks adorable. The other items that I've used here in front of the windmill is the hay bed, a wooden crate and a barrel, just so you guys know, because I know some of you like to know all the items that I'm using, and I try my bestest to remember the names for all of them because I don't always remember. So we need a little bit more colour around here, and the best way to do that is to add some flowers and of course some more cute Kidcore codes. Now this pathway that I'm just popping down now at the moment isn't going to go much further than this because I don't actually know what I'm going to build to the left side yet. I'm thinking maybe an orchard because, you know, that's quite a nostalgic build from 2020, so I might do that. Now on top of that project table we have the tin bucket, and we also have a little watering can. It's the elephant one, customized in light blue, which is just so cute. It's so Kidcore. And then I've just popped down a destination signpost here, and we're going to pop down some more flowers and some bushes, but not too many because I don't want to overfill it. I think one of my design habits is using way too many flowers sometimes, so I'm trying not to use too many on this island, but I also want to use enough so that it adds a load of colour because obviously it's Kidcore, it's meant to be colourful. Now behind here we are going to be adding a giant vine as well a little bit later, just to add some more height. But let's go back to the front here, and well, actually we're going to move this tractor forward apparently and pop a hay bed behind it because I don't know why, it just looks better. It for some reason does. Now next to Brocolo's house we will be doing a little bit of terraforming a little bit later, but let's work on this little decking area I have over here, which we're going to be placing some more like tool type items over here. So we got the storage shed, we got cardboard box table, a tool cart, and we also had a hay bed as well, just to carry on the farm vibes, you know. Oh, now by the way, Billy becomes a nuisance by the end of this video. He just gets in the way so much. He's of course not staying on this island because I feel like he's just not Kidcore enough. I have had him before though on a previous island, which was quite funny because we're building a farm today and I had him on my farm core island. So yeah, maybe he just likes farms. By the way, the other two items that I popped down on the decking over on the left side of Brocolo's house were milk cans. I think that's just what they're called. They're customized in white, and I think I've just put a little cloud design on them, which is quite adorable. You know, clouds raining, because it will be raining when I set this DA. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if anyone is new here and you're thinking, well, how is this a Rainy Day Kidcore Island? When I set my DA, I promise it will be raining. I'll make sure it's a very nice, cute, adorable rainy day, if that is a thing. And that is why there's puddles everywhere, so it will all make sense by the time I finished. Now we're just doing a little spot of terraforming over here because I will be placing an incline towards the end of this video, just on the right side there. And then I had this small area that I wasn't too sure at first what to put here, so I went with the old classic faithful, a good old picnic blanket. I feel like you can't go wrong with a cute, adorable picnic blanket, and we all still do them on our islands now. And they were so popular back in 2020 as well, so I feel like they're just one of the best superior things to build on an island, full stop. Do you know what, actually, if you have a picnic blanket area on your island, let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see how many people still build these, because I swear we all do it still. Right, so back to the items I'm currently placing down. So we've chucked some scattered papers down there. And then on this cardboard table, we just have a tin bucket for now, but we will be back to put more stuff on it. Next to Brocolo's house right here, we just popped down a hose reel. And on the right side of Brocolo's house, I have popped down a wooden crate with a little elephant watering can on top. And then in front of it, we just have a colourful shovel, which of course you need those for a farm. What else is he supposed to dig with? Another must-have item for this build has to be the hand cart. I feel like every farm build has a hand cart. It just needs it, right? Back over to this area where we have the blue decking. On top of the cardboard table, we've just popped a crate, which is customized in green. And on top of the tool cart, I've popped a wooden toolbox. Because, you know, you need some tools, gonna have to do some work on the tractor and things like that. But now we have to deal with this. I need to build in this little picnic area and Billy just doesn't want to move. I guess we'll just do what we can until he decides he wants to move. So let's pop down a cassette player, and we also have a picnic basket. Oh, and now he gets up. Oh my gosh, he's still in the way though, so we'll carry on building just here. Let's pop down a bush, and we've got some flowers to put down. And he's finally moved. Oh my gosh, yes, please, please leave. Go somewhere else, less awkward. We'll pop down a jelly, and I think that's a cherry jelly, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really see. I've also popped down a mum cushion so that Broccolo has somewhere comfy to pop his booty and eat his jelly, or picnic, whatever he's eating. So I've just popped down some stacked bags, which I customized to have soil pattern on, and then also some snacks on the floor to make it look like a bit more messy around that area. I need to now go and grab that incline so that I'm able to know what sort of space I'm working with around that area. So, you know, because this game's weird like that. It sometimes lets you build stuff near stuff and then sometimes it doesn't. So I need to know. Now I've decided to go with the white plank ramp. I don't know why that was so difficult to say, but anyway, the white plank ramp, I think that was just the best one to go with. It's quite simple looking, and I didn't really want to use the metal ones in the farm area because I thought it might look a bit strange, but once again, we need to move Billy out of the way. So yeah, here it goes. We're going to pop it right here. I think this is probably the last thing I'm going to need to do for this build before we start having a look around of what we've done today. So yep, there it is. It looks perfect. See what I mean? It just looks perfect with the farm area. I don't know why. I really wish we had a wood coloration of it, but the white one will do. I was close to choosing the blue one, but decided on the white instead. But like I said, we finished the build. Let's have a look around. So there it is, we finished having a look around at the area we built for Broccolo today. This was such an adorable, fun farm to build. I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to do a farm core island. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. I hope you have a lovely day, my friends. Enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!